This is my first proper round of winter golf at Ellesborough. The misses are going to be punished, the ball isn't spinning, the ground is rock solid, and I'm on a mission to see if everything I've practiced so far will help me through to today. Can I break 80 in this freezing cold weather? And it's time to swap the hat for a beanie. Okay, episode 5 of Seeking Scratch, and today is the first time it properly feels like winter golf. I've still got frost on the ground, it's freezing cold, and it even snowed this week. Crazy. So this is where the game really starts to change. Last time it was irons only at Ellesborough, no drivers, no woods, no bailouts. It was fairways, green and regs, and trying to putt it for the lowest score possible. Now that was all pretty much course management and trying to keep my head as cool as possible if something did go wrong. But today is going to be the first test of whether all of that carries into real winter golf. Distances drop, spin disappears, and everything releases. It's so much harder than summer golf. The goal isn't going to be to score, it's going to be to adapt where I need to, take the longer club if I have to, leave the ego at the door, take the winter life for what it is, and choose the shot and just commit.
Back at Ellesborough for a full 18, and the course couldn't feel more unforgiving. I've got about 4 hours of light to work with, and everything out here is frozen solid. The fairways sound like concrete underfoot, the greens are icy, and every shot has a bit of mystery to it. You think you know how the ball's going to react, and then it does something completely different. The goal today is simple. See whether the work from the range actually holds up when every variable is against me. The swing feels decent, contact feels okay, but now it's about building trust shot by shot. Pace control on frozen greens, flight control into cold air, and a mindset that doesn't get rattled when it gets difficult. I know the front nine here can expose you quickly, especially in conditions like this. So I'm trying to stay patient, just give myself chances, take what the course gives, and not get dragged into chasing early. The light's dropping already, and the temperature is falling with it. And with every hole, it's going to ask a different question. Time to find out what game I've brought with me today.
It's genuinely feeling like the golf isn't going to be the challenge, but keeping warm is, because it is freezing. The hat's gone, the beanie's out. But keeping the hands warm. Got these little hand warmers, but oh my word. You don't want to be thin in a shot. Or goodbye to every single feeling you have. Okay, so the first hole plays like a relatively short par 4, right? Usually I'd tee off with a 4-iron, something easy to get going, but I have now got the 5-wood. So I'm going to hit a few here in the practice net before we head over to the first tee, in hopes that this is feeling good today, and hopefully this just becomes the fairway finder, the fairway weapon. I don't know, it's not feeling bad. They're coming out relatively low though. We'll see how it's playing on the course.
As I make my way over to the first tee, it's still very, very frosty. I've got my 5-wood, it's feeling good, and it will be the first time I'm actually using it out here on the first tee. It's kind of one of the holes that I've really bought it for. The goal here is to get it on the left side. It should really slant down as it hits the fairway and leave you with a really good shot left in.
And we're off. Down the left side of the fairway. I'm hoping it's kick left, but really good strike with a 5-wood. Okay, so that was a 250-yard shot. It's left me with 116 yards in. Pins at the front, so I'm going to be playing my 52 degree. I mean, I've just got to make sure I get it around these trees, really. anything on the green I'll be happy with.
This shot here isn't one of the easiest approaches in. I mean, if you miss it right, you've got a pretty hard shot, dare I say, to get back on the green. You miss it long and the green isn't exactly easy, and that's where this one has gone.
It's gone long, we're at the back.
As we're at the back, I'm trying to play a little bump and run here, but as you can hear, the ground is so solid, the contact was just awful. But thankfully, it's rolled out to an okay place.
Okay, I've given myself some work here. Still got a 6 foot putt to sink, and these greens, they are not easy by any means. Go. Oh my word. How's that? How does that? Literally fly over the hole. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Bogey to start. It's not the end of the world, but not exactly the statement that I wanted to make either. The ground's frozen, everything's bouncing, and that first hole just reminded me how much guesswork winter golf really has.
Oh, we're leaking right.
But it's early, one hole in, plenty of time to settle into a rhythm. The swing's feeling okay, the contact is there, it's just about adjusting quicker. Hole 2 sets it up for me a bit better. So the focus now is simple: reset, commit, and start building the round properly.
Okay, so we had a bit of a blow up on the last hole. We've got people pushing behind us. We're right up the people in front of us. So let's chill. Felt like I had people watching me with the camera as well, which like you never really have to experience in a golf game. So then they're watching you more, it puts pressure under you. So I had a bit of a blow up by the tree, chipping one side of the green to the other. Really, that should have been such an easy hole, but here we are. Hole number 3, par 4. Driver out, I'm just waiting for the bell.
Walking on to the third, and I can feel myself slipping a bit. The first 2 holes have sped me up, and I'm starting to play the way I always do when I'm frustrated. Quick, tight, and a little reckless. This is exactly where winter golf gets into your head. You feel the pressure, you feel the cold, you feel the clock running on the daylight, and suddenly every swing is rushed. So this is the moment I need to slow everything down. Breathe, reset, and get back to actually playing golf instead of reacting to it. If I keep letting this round push me, then this front 9 will get away from me fast. Hole 3, I need to try take control again. One good swing, one good decision, and rebuild from there.
Go.
Next up, I've got hole number 4. Now with this one, it's either a drive or a wood, but you really want to get it over that mound and on the left, because if you don't, you're definitely in the trees on the right. There's just no easy way to play the hole.
Just on the right edge, I've had a bit of a weight on the tee box there. I've got 100 yards to the middle. There's a horrible pin placement at the front, 87 to the front, so I mean it's sloping right, it's gonna run right. So I'm gonna go 56, play around a 90-ish shot. I just don't want to land in that bunker. It's on line, a bit long. I'll take the top edge because short is just danger, but top is fine. It's going to come down to the putting now.
And this part is a long one. It's got quite a bit of a double break here, so you've got to start it really on the left side, and then as it trickles down the mound, you want to make sure it doesn't have too much speed, because otherwise you're just off the green at that front again. It's not an easy one by any means.
Go. Now trickle down and stop. Stop. First par of the day. Hopefully there are many more to come. It's So we've just made our first par of the day, has come on hole number 4. But what's interesting is hole number 5 is actually closed at the moment. Course is doing a bit of some refurb work. So it means hole 5, usually we play off the tee box, which is here. We're actually going to be playing off what is around the reds. So it's going to make the hole much, much shorter. It'll play very different to normal. But with hole 5 being closed, moving on to hole 6, we've got an extra hole on the back. So 8 holes on the front today, 10 holes on the back. Let's just hopefully keep the momentum up.
On to the 5th, and with the temp tees pushed up, this hole suddenly looks completely different. Normally it's a driver or a long iron just to get myself in the right position, but today the green is sitting about 250 yards away. 5 wood becomes an obvious play. It won't quite get there, but it will leave me just short with a simple chip and a proper chance at a birdie. And that's exactly what happened. 5 wood comes out clean, runs up to the front, and I've got the exact look I wanted. One of those winter golf gifts you don't get often, but the story shifts. The chip's fine, it leaves me with a makeable putt, kinda, but instead of taking advantage, I end up 2-putting and walking off with a par. It's not a bad score, but it's one of those moments where you feel like you've let an easy birdie slip away. Another reminder that even when the course gives you something, you still have to finish the job. Hole 7, and I'm back with the 5 wood. And this one is just a complete write-off. I duff it straight off the tee, maybe 50 yards at best, and instantly the hole turns into recovery mode. From there, I'm forced to take an iron, try to chase something up near the green, but it comes up short. The wedge after that, it's no better. It lands short again, and suddenly I'm scrambling just to get on the putting surface. I chip it on, 1 putt, and it's a double bogey.
Today is probably some of the worst golf I've played in a long, long time. I know I said it was cold earlier, but it's warmed up, so I don't really have that excuse. It's slow, but it's not like I've never experienced slow play before. So it's definitely a mental thing. Topping it off the tee there, I just don't get that. Like, I didn't set up any different to before. Like, I don't feel like I'm rushing anything. I don't know. I don't get it. It's golf. It is golf. It sums it up, because I don't know, like last week playing with Logan, brilliant golf. Today, I don't feel like a 4 handicapper. I feel like an 18.
Golf's a strange game. You can put the work in, feel great at the range, build a plan that you trust, and then still step onto a course and feel like you've forgotten how to swing a club. Days like this trick you into thinking you're miles worse than you actually are. One bad stretch and suddenly you're playing with the confidence of an 18 handicapper, even if the work you've been doing says otherwise. But this is all part of it. Every golfer hits these patches, where the contact feels heavy, the rhythm disappears, and the game just feels bigger than you. The real test is what you do next. Whether you panic and chase something that isn't there, or slow it down and let the round come back to you. This back 9 is a chance for me to do exactly that. 1 swing, 1 number, and 1 target. Forget about the front 9, forget about all of the mistakes and the slow play. It's just a reset and see what the game actually is, not a frustration of what it's telling you on the day that it is.
Can't really explain it, but turning into the back 9, everything feels calmer, it feels slower, and I don't know, I've got a feeling that maybe, just maybe, we can turn this around.
As I finish the 10th with a par, it feels like the first time today a weight has come off my shoulders. I don't know why, but something changes when you make the turn. It's like the front nine lives in a world of its own, and once you step onto the back, the baggage doesn't follow you. The swing feels lighter, the decisions feel clearer, and I'm actually starting to believe that this round can turn around.
That is the best shot I've ever hit on this hole.
It's almost like a fresh start. A new round without the mistakes, without the frustration, and without the noise. If I can keep this headspace, trust the process, and build on that par, there's still a lot of golf left to play. And this back nine might be just where the day comes together.
Okay, landed just on the left side of the fairway as the sun is trying to set. 300 yards from the tee box, leaves me with 218 in. Everything seems to be going a lot further today. I thought it wouldn't. Obviously the ball isn't catching on the greens, it's running off. But even in the air, with the longer clubs, it is going further. So I'm going to take a 5-iron here and try land it just kind of short of the green area. And I'm hoping that it will run up. It's actually gone further. I'm thinking it's on the green here. We're on for 2. This could be a real birdie look, and we need it. Okay, I'm just coming over the edge. I think we have a really good chance here for not even a birdie, but possibly, very possibly an eagle. Have a look at this. Flag's just there. Ball's here, just on the fringe of it. I really do think I can make something work. I mean, surely. Go. You know what, with a birdie, I'm very, very happy with this. Nearly didn't make that. It's done a 360 to go in, and we're doing so much better on the back. We're on a par train, just made a birdie. We drove over a green. I mean, come on. What a difference between the front and the back. And we're only on hole 12. Let's keep it up. Have a look at this. We are surrounding this flag. We've got the ball just here. Pitch mark just there. We really do have a chance here. Go, go, go. Yes! Finally, another birdie. Birdie. Come on. Come on.
Back-to-back birdies, and suddenly the whole round feels different. It's amazing how quickly golf can flip on you. One moment you're fighting every swing, and the next you're standing here in the sunset wondering why the game ever felt hard in the first place. The light's dropping, and the course is looking unreal. And for the first time today, the mood actually matches the golf. I'm not forcing anything now. The swing feels free, the decisions feel simple, and every shot has a bit of confidence on it again. Moments like this remind you why you stay patient, even on the ugly days, because the game always gives you a window. Right now, it feels like I'm just stepping through it.
It's becoming a race against light now. It really is. 4 holes to go.
Starting on this par 5 on an iced tee box, and it's a battle straight away. The driver feels sketchy underfoot and every move needs twice the balance. The second shot is straight into the sun. That winter light where you swing, look up and you can't see a thing. The chip catches the frozen ground and the club bounces and it shoots off right. Pure winter golf. I still walk off with a par, but it really does take everything. From here, the light starts to drop fast and the next few holes are just survival. So we'll move ahead and finish the day on the 18th. Up to the 18th, I'm sitting at 4 over now and I'm feeling like a completely different golfer to the one who played the front 9. The light's gone, temperatures crashed and the fairways are covered in frost. Every step sounds like it's breaking glass and everything out here is now frozen. But somehow the game feels clearer than it did all afternoon. It was one last drive, one last approach and one final par to finish it all off. After the way the round started, getting it back here feels like a win on its own. Cold hands, frozen ground, no daylight left. But the back 9 showed me something I really needed to see.
Came so close to getting back to 4 over. First round of winter golf, it's been absolutely freezing. The ground has been hard, it's been challenging. The front 9 was very difficult to play on. Bit of slow play, bit of just losing my mind a little bit. But had a change of heart coming into the back. Had a birdie train, had a par train. And you know what? I think with the cooler head, we've managed to kind of bring it back together. So all in all, it's been a questionable round of golf. I don't really know what else to say other than very questionable.